Hey everybody, it's Slaprock here. If you're watching this and you want to know why your screen's so dark, it's not your computer. I'm shooting this video in my living room with no lights on, so I kind of relaxing a little bit, trying to get this video done, shot before my wife and kids get home, and the house goes crazy, so I'm just kind of chilling out a little bit after work, and I wanted to shoot this video. This video is what my personal recommendations, what my personal thoughts on as far as binary trading if you're a newbie, which I am still a newbie. I don't believe that you will become any kind of seasoned trader until you've done at least a full year, if not more, of constant trading. But so I'm still a newbie, but this is other people who might be interested in binary options and trading in general. And this is kind of where I started from. Okay. If you've seen past videos, you know why I got into binary options online trading, because I didn't have to have a team to make any money. It's basically you trade and you either win or you lose. Either you pick a price that goes up or goes down. It's 50-50. Okay, so if you're a new person and you basically don't have a clue about binary options, you want to learn, I suggest you look for a reputable and successful signal service. That being, there are a couple of them that I know of that are out there, but what I use and what I found is a signal service called Night Owl Signals. It's a trading room that's run by a professional trader. He does this full time. He's got 10 years experience, and he teaches you how to trade while you're trading. He also calls out live signals or live trades that he takes on his own real money account along with you, and he counts it down, and he does everything you can to make sure you get in the right time, and the consistency of winning trades is 70 to 75%. With that, knowing that you are going to lose from time to time with market variations, unexpected news coming out, that kind of thing, because the market's not 100% predictable. Don't let anybody tell you that it is. So here's some of the things you need to know. Basics. Online brokers, there's a ton of them. You have to stick with what they call the big dogs. These are the ones that have been out for a while, that are paying consistently. Usually whatever signal service you are joining, signal room, trading, or whatever, they will probably recommend different brokers for you. You can check them out and choose. For example, my Night Owl Signals, he only recommends one for the U.S., which is CT Options, and if you're outside the country, there's another one called RB Options. That's one he uses himself personally, but he got grandfathered in because he lives in the U.S. in Florida. But then since some of the what am I trying to say? The U.S. kind of cracked down on these overseas brokers, and a lot of them quit taking U.S. customers. So, like I said, I use CT Options. It's still based in the UK, but is regulated and it's allowed in the US. They all have different payouts. And what we usually, as far as trading durations, the time the trade goes, expiry and such not, we usually use 60-second trades and 5-minute trades is what he calls out in the room. There's other options, and you can expand from there once you get the basics knowledge and you feel comfortable doing this on your own. Anywho, so that's basically for brokers. Another big thing is a lot of brokers will want to either give you bonuses, match your deposit, give you risk-free trades. In other words, if it loses, you still don't lose any money. Stay away from them, because what it does is it locks you into a certain criteria that each broker has, and a lot of them has, say, you have to trade a volume of money that is 40, 30, 40, 50%, 50 times what you have invested. Case in point, I have another broker account through Big Options. I didn't read the fine print. I got caught, and I took a bonus. I deposited $400, and they gave me a 100% matching, so they gave me $800 in my account. By doing that, I have to trade 30 times that $400, which equivalents to $12,000. In other words, I have to move $12,000 through that account, whether it be winning, losing, combination, whatever, before I can actually touch that account and withdraw that money. So stay away from all the brokers. Don't even let those brokers who call you once you open an account talk to you. Just say, I'm not interested. I don't want any freebies. I just want to have access to my money, and I'm going to trade with my money. That's key number one with brokers. Another thing, okay, you got your Signal service that you subscribe to. Mine costs roughly about $88 every 2 weeks. Now, the whole idea is to make enough money through trading to pay for that service, so you're not just keep chucking out that money and you get discouraged. So, initial, I don't even know, my backlight just came on, so now you can see me better. So another thing is, with trading, that's because my other one came up. Okay, sorry about that. Where was I on? Okay, your Signal service, your monthly fees, or bi-weekly fees as I have them, and you want to invest enough initial investment to where you can make that money within the certain time frame to pay for it. So, case in point, roughly I figure, I'm just going to leave that there. Mine costs roughly $200 a month, give or take. It's on the bottom side of that, but I just rounded up $200 a month. You have to put in enough initial money in your account so you can take, because another thing that a lot of Signal services will stress, which Night Owl Signal stress, is money management. In other words, you don't want to put 50% of your account on one trade, because if it happens to be in that 25% that loses, guess what? You just lost half your account. So there's a strict money management that he wants you to follow. Of course, it is up to you, but if you want to do the money management, that's a great thing. He does a 2 and a 5% of his account. Usually, most of the times, he just strictly does 2% of his account. Now, he's still doing $250 trades, so you can imagine what his account is. But there's other people in this room that are making $500,000 trades, so you can see how much their account is and how confident they are in their abilities to trade. So, you have your initial investment. So, most brokers want you to open up with either $250 to $500 initial thing. And then a lot of them won't let you just deposit it $20 here, $30 here. It's always in a bulk amount, and a lot of them have a minimum amount you can withdraw. So, I recommend personally, now, be honest with you, I didn't do this when I opened up my account because I didn't have the money. I just wanted to get back into trading. So, but if you have the money and you want to learn how to trade, and trading is a good way to make some steady income, you want to have at least roughly between $1,200 to $3,000 initial investment, if not more, whatever you feel comfortable about. Because here's the case in point. Let's say you have $2,000, and you're joining Night Owl Signals. Say that this trade they want to put 2% on. So let's figure what 2% is on $2,000. Roughly, let's see, 10% would be $200, 100 be $50, roughly $50. So $50 will give you a return through CT options is basically about $32 profit. So you'll have to make consistently, that'll pay for that days. So as you can, that way you can keep paying for your at the end of the month, you'll have made more than $200. So, but to make it safe, I personally recommend you go to the higher end of that, maybe $5,000 if you can, because let's go figure that one out. $5,000, 2% of 5,000 is roughly, let's see here, 10% would be 500, 5% be roughly $250 each trade. So you have $250 on each trade. 65% of that roughly is over $100 and some odd dollars. I think it is about roughly 120 to 150. My math's probably off, but that's a roundabout thing. Profit each trade. So just two trades a month that win pays for the room, and everything else is what you can keep or keep building up your account. So, like I said, if you can do it, at least do a minimum of $1,000, if not go up to $5,000. Now, if you just have $1,000, even if you have less than that, you just want to open up the basic, you can't. That's what I did. But realistically, you know that you're going to be paying out of your pocket the biweekly or whatever fees for the room until you get your account up there to where your winning trades pay for your account, where you can start withdrawing on a consistent basis. I myself personally haven't got that. We had a few bad weeks, and I did the cardinal sin of trying to double up and stuff like that, and that's how I got in trouble the last time. Well, I haven't learned my lesson yet. Well, I did now. You know, shame on first time, shame on you. Second on, shame on me. Where I'm on, shame on me. So now I'm learning that I can't do that. I got to do the money management. Well, right now my money management is 10%. That's what I choose to do. But after, if I get 2 losses in a night, I quit. And that's the same with Night Owl Signals. And right now I'm following his signals, taking a trade very rarely here and there on my own, on another smaller account. But, so that's what I'm doing. And I just want to say, if you're serious about getting into trading and binary options, and you want to learn this as a skill set, and you have the time, I do this 4 nights a week, for an hour and a half each night. And sorry about that. And he also has a day session that he does with Night Owl Signals. So you can either do it in a day or in a night, whatever is more convenient for you. But he started out Night Owl Signals because of the night, and that's why I joined it, because I still work full time. So, in a nutshell, that is wrapping up. That is my basic bare bones recommendations. A newbie to a newbie that has nothing, you have very little or no experience with binary options, you thinking about it, whatever. It is a good way to increase knowledge about the market, and as you get better at one thing, you can expand another one, like Forex, Nadex is another one that's out there, futures, commodities, you know, you can do regular day trading, whatever. You can always expand out. Binary options is a good starting point. It's broken down to where you can digest it, you can understand it. He does excellent job at explaining his strategies, his theories. There's other people that have came up with strategies that are in the room, that are other traders, and they list it all on the website. So we all help each other. We're all there. There's a chat box. They ask questions. They have some fun. You know, they talk about everything under the sun, and so it's a fun atmosphere. But you're also learning how to trade. And even if you don't ask questions, like me, I just by looking at these charts, day in, day out, week in, week out, you start to notice something. You start to notice patterns. You start noticing different formations. It starts to click up in your head to where you can start, and then I start saying, hey, this is going to be this, and see if it does. And if it does, great. But I'm not at the confidence level yet to actually put money on that thought. I want more and more reassurance. So, and that's going to take over time. And a lot of places, I've done a lot of investigation, a lot of research, and a lot of people who are seasoned traders said it takes like hundreds, if not thousands, of trades before you get that confidence, you know, before you get that skill set. So it's you're in it for a long haul. Think of it as an education, like going to college, going to university, whatever. I'm running out of time on my video time limit, so I'm gonna wrap it up. That's it. I just wanted to shoot this video on trading, where I started from, how I came about where I'm at Night Owl Signals, how I came to CTE Option as my broker, and how I'm doing right now as trading. So if you have any questions, hit me up on YouTube, slaprockplan@gmail.com, and I'll do my best to either guide you in the right direction or give you an answer that I have. So until the next video, I always wish you massive success in anything you're doing online or in life, and I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy.